Hello guys, from a very cold and lonely place. We are here in the North Pole in a small, or I would rather say in a big island somewhere in the northern of Norway. This island is called Svalbard. Join me today as I am going to explore this lonely island on my own and see what I can get. You can see right now it's very dark. That's not because it's in the night time right now, but because this island is so further up into the north that you, on this time of the year in January, you just have night light or nighttime all day long, right? So even if it's right now, I think it's like 12 o'clock or like 1 p.m. It's still very dark because the sunlight is not coming into this island in this time of the year. We also have to be a little bit careful today, or in general to be careful, because there might be some polar bears here in this island, people say. So we are not allowed to leave the city, leave the town. We need to stick to the borders here. Right now I'm seeing the first glimpse of a civilization over here. What to me seems like, I don't know, like school or something like that. I think you cannot enter this. No, you cannot enter this, unfortunately. I don't know. What can we do here? Seems like everything is closed here. So maybe we need to walk further into the city center. I think I have an idea. Maybe just let's try to tramp a little bit into the city center, because I think I'm not the only guy who has this problem every time who wants to go somewhere, right? So let's see, as it's just like, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes of driving, but it's like 20 minutes of walking in this extreme temperature. So in case we see the next car, let me try if I have some luck today. Let's try. Maybe he can take us with us. It's okay? Hey there. Hey there, are you going to the city center?
Yeah.
Can you take me with you?
No problem.
Damn, it's so cold here, man. But I really love this island so far.
You need a, can you close it?
Oh yeah, of course, sorry.
No problem.
That's fine.
You need a bigger jacket.
Yeah, I know, but that's the only thing. And also I need some gloves. Thank you very much. What's your name?
Losh.
Losh. Nice to meet you, Losh. I'm Anton.
Nice.
Okay, I just want to go to the city center to explore a little bit, you know? Yeah. And actually, you're living in this island here?
I live here.
Your whole life?
No. How long have I been here now? 3-4 years.
Okay.
And I work here seasonal, so I'm here from January till now.
Ah, you're doing this type of polar expedition in tours, right?
Yeah.
Great, man. And right now, what would you say today? Are there any chances to get some polar lights?
Yeah, I saw it earlier today.
You saw it earlier today?
I saw it earlier.
No way! When? What time?
2 hours ago, maybe.
2 hours ago?
Yeah. I was out snowmobiling with the group.
Okay, but it was outside of the city, right?
Yeah, outside of the city. So
Damn.
It's difficult. It's more difficult to see it in, because it has to be stronger, right? Because you have the light pollution.
Yeah, but was it that good?
No, it was okay. It was
okay.
Nothing super special.
Nothing too special, okay. I think over here is fine. I wanted to go to the grocery store.
I'll drive you, so you don't have to go out in the cold for too long.
Damn, it's fine. I went to my hostel yesterday, like for 30 minutes, by walking from this grocery store here, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa! Like I said, very lovely here. Some friendly people over here. And he said he saw the polar lights 2 hours ago when I was having breakfast. So I wanted to see them as well. Before we enter the store, it's very important to know that weapons are not allowed in this store here, as we enter the supermarket here. Hello guys.
What's up, man? Let me join the vlog, man.
Okay, what's up, bro?
What's saying? Where you from?
Germany. What about you, bro?
I'm from Norway.
From Norway?
From O-Town.
From O-Town?
From O-Town, the capital.
Oh, damn.
Oslo.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
I would say I want to explore the city a little bit, the nature, you know, and some polar lights.
That's nice.
Have you seen the polar lights yet?
Nothing. I came yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here?
I'm with my family.
You're with your family.
Yeah,
nice to
with my
meet you.
big
Hello.
family.
Nice. Hello. What's your name?
Daud.
Dahoud.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Anton.
Anton.
And you?
Aladdin.
Aladi. Oh, nice name, man.
Thank you.
Is
Are you
your-
here by yourself? Or
I'm here for solo.
Serious?
Yeah,
Solo
just a
trip?
couple days. Yeah.
That's where the
Face,
mountain is.
face is nice. Also the Medina face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys, where you from? Which city from Morocco?
We're from Oujda.
Oujda. Where's Oujda?
Oujda is the border to Algeria.
To Algeria.
It's a small village.
Nice, great.
Yeah, it's not that modern.
Okay.
But it's nice. It's cultural.
Great, man.
Yeah, you definitely have to check it
From
out.
Morocco all the way to Norway, right? You know the rapper Morat?
Yeah,
I love him.
yeah.
I've been to a concert in Berlin, you know?
Serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been to concert of
He
him?
was in Oslo for one month
Yeah?
early on. He's good.
Did you see him
No,
live?
I was.
You have to, man.
Yeah,
he's crazy.
He's good, yeah.
He's good performing, you know?
You listen to Afrobeats, rap.
To Morat, I listen a lot to Spanish music, you know, like to Spanish rap. That's why I know Morat and his friend Benny Junior.
Yeah,
Benny
Benny
Junior.
Junior.
Yeah,
I know.
they started together, you know.
Do you listen to Swedish rap?
No, but you can show me a couple of things. Do you have some?
Give me your Spotify.
Okay, just type down some things, you know. That's great.
Swedish is cold, man. That's good.
Yeah, really?
And I will show you 2 artists from Norway too, so you have that.
Give me your favorite artist, you know.
Shout out to Jonas Benju.
Los Benju?
Jonas
Yeah.
Benju, he's from Norway.
Ah, okay, nice. And
It's
you
not-
do music or something like that?
No, I
Because you
don't
look-
do, but I work with concerts and events.
yeah?
I do a
Okay.
little bit of that. Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Justin
great.
Bin, he's huge in Sweden and
Yasin.
in
Okay,
whole Scandinavia.
let's follow him. But they also are immigrants, right? This
yeah.
immigrant, I
Yeah.
like that, you know, like the
That's-
immigrant type of rap, you know, where they're talking about some social problems, everything, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. How do you know all these guys?
Because I've listened to a lot of music,
Yeah?
you know. So
Damn, that's great.
You gotta
Yeah.
always search all the music.
Damn, of course, bro.
That's good. I think
Yeah.
I saw you at the airport yesterday. Did you came yesterday?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
too?
saw you. I saw you.
I was thinking about going for my own to watch the polar lights. with
Yeah, but watch
application.
out, man. There's icebergs.
There's icebergs
you
here,
don't
right?
need, you need
Yeah, that's why I was filming here, because outside it says no guns allowed in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
supermarket, you know?
definitely.
Feel like in America, you know?
Yeah, you feel like we're in Antarctica or something.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
You gotta watch out when you walk by yourself. But
Sure.
definitely check it there. I think if you go to visit Svalbard.no,
Yeah.
there is some things you can do for $40.
That would be fine, you know?
That's
That-
2 hours, like you take a drive.
and
with
that's
someone,
fair, I
and
think.
they check
Something
out.
like this.
Hopefully you see the northern
Yeah,
lights.
because I travel for 1 year, I have to save up a little bit of money, you
Yes,
know? I
yeah.
cannot spend everything here.
No. And this is your first.
This is my first destination. 1 week ago I started with my world trip, you know?
Man, you're good.
And I will go, to, for example, to Colombia and Brazil in the
He's
second
been
half.
traveling a whole world
Yeah?
almost. Yeah.
You know it, right? You have to
Yeah.
be careful with your
Enjoy
budget,
it. Yeah,
right?
enjoy
With
it.
the brother here, yeah,
He
nice.
lives in Saudi Arabia.
You live in Saudi Arabia. Where?
In Riyadh, in the capital.
In Riyadh, in the capital, okay? Because I have a good friend of Saudi Arabia, and she used to tell me there's like a small rivalry between Riyadh and Jeddah. I think it's like they are doing some jokes,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, 100%. Back in the days.
It was very nice
My
meeting
brother,
you.
nice to meet you,
Aladdin.
yeah?
Pleasure.
Aladdin and Dahoud, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice to meet you guys, okay? Take
Thank you
care.
for with the filming and
Okay.
hopefully I see you on YouTube.
Thank you guys, okay?
you.
Bye. Okay, as we now have changed the lighting settings, we are going to get a local beer here. Actually, I heard they have also a local brewery here, so let's get one of the good stuff. One question, where's your local beer here?
It's in the other side.
The other side. Where, here?
Did you ask permission to film here?
Oh, it's not allowed to film inside a grocery? So the lady just told me I cannot film inside, so we need to go outside. But they also told me that I can get some local beer somewhere here, in the other side of the store. So let's see. There you go. This is the local liquid store where they store all their good stuff here. We want to have just a small cool beer to heaten things up, actually. I don't know which one is actually the local one here. Freidenlund, I already know. Arctic beer. I want to have like a bottle or something like that. Excuse me, I have a question. What's the local beer here called? Spitsbergen. Ah, okay, nice. But there are also cold ones here. Spitsbergen. Okay, so actually you have a lot of beer types here. You have like the handcrafted Spitsbergen. You have some pale ale here, which you can also see. Some Pilsner for our East European friends. And also, let's see if we got the classic white IPA Also got some Weiss beer for our German friends. Maybe I can ask the stuff here and let him cook first, and then we can proceed to get some beer. Oh, you got the small Hendrix Jr. I think, really like that. Actually, I'm thinking about getting one. But right now, and maybe can you help me with the beers here? I need to have a small introduction to all this type of beers, because I want to get a local one, like a traditional one, like every Svalbard people used to drink here.
Okay.
What would you say?
If I should start like recommending you like the normal beers that like all the places outside the restaurants, what they will serve you is
Pilsner.
It's the Pilsner.
Typical Pilsner, yeah.
Typical Pilsner is super light to drink.
Yeah.
Also, the other popular one is the Pale Ale.
Pale Ale, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also you've got the 3 different types of IPA.
What is IPA actually?
It's a fruit beer.
Fruit beer?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds crazy. Okay, wow.
And also my favorite, the Weiss beer.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the Bavarian friends over here. I said for the Bavarian friends, because Weiss beer is a thing in Bavaria, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't know that?
No.
Weiss beer, I think it's founded in Bavaria. As I'm from Germany, I am from Bavaria, so I know that, you know? That's
yeah. Like
Weiss beer.
Yeah, I know it's a German.
It's even a German word, you know, like white beer, Weiss beer.
Yeah,
right?
I just didn't recognize the.
It was a small test, a small exam.
Yeah.
Do you have that in cold, for example, maybe?
In cold?
Yeah, somewhere in the fridge or something, because I want to enjoy it.
No, sorry, we don't have.
I just leave it outside for 5 minutes, and then it's cold, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a good idea, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I get one of the Pilsner here. That looks great.
Yeah, it's great. It's super easy to drink.
What's your favorite beer here? Weiss beer, you said, right?
Yeah, what they make here is the Weiss beer.
Weiss beer may be good, but there's only one issue with Weiss beer. If you know that if you drink it, 4 hours later you have to go to the toilet, you know, many times.
Yeah, now I feel that
right?
with all types of beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you get a lot of liquid shit out of Weiss beer. You know, I don't like that. That's the only thing. Oh. It tastes very good, but your stomach will. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
you know that, right?
It's just that it tastes really good. That's why.
I know.
If I go out to eat or something, I will. But then you only drink 1 beer.
Yeah, sure.
So if I'm only supposed to drink 1 beer, I go.
That's fine, I think. Yeah, I go with the Pilsner, I think. Now that we got our beer, we are going to let it rest a little bit outside in order to have a very cold experience over here. So I was waiting for the boss here, as they couldn't help me with the boss. Everyone was telling me like they didn't see one, in order to ask for my permission. So if there is no boss inside here, I just think just keep it up with the good content, I think, right? Because you people hopefully enjoy it and can keep it up like this. So what I decided to do, in order to wait for my beer to get cold, is to have a small lunch break. And I decided to have my special sandwich over here that I made in the hotel. It's a very, very special sandwich where you can get a lot of power out of it. So we are going to enjoy our sandwich right now with a Pepsi Max and wait for our beer to get cold. Simple as that. Oh, schmeckt überhaupt nicht, Alter. Scheiße, oder? Okay, so as we finished our sandwich here, we are going to go further and check out our beer. But please, I want to say hi to our little buddy. Hello, buddy. How are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah, what a cute buddy though. Check this out as I'm hanging out with my small friend from Svalbard here. Hello, buddy. What's your name? Nice to meet you, bro. Seems like our beer is still here. We are going to check that out and see if it's actually really good. Let's have a small sip. Oh, it's actually very good. Spitzbergen Pilsner. Very, very good. Nice. Like that. Even though I'm not a big fan of Pilsner, but the beer is very good. Over there we have a small mall where we actually can see if there are some stores opening right now, what they got to offer for us. Okay, let's quickly check what we got inside here. What seems like a traditional type of clothing over here. This is how people used to dress up, I think. It's a traditional way of clothing here. Let's see what we got upstairs here actually. Some more souvenir stores here, some hats. Nice to meet you, sir. Let me guess, you're also from the Philippines, like everyone else here? No?
Thai.
You're Thai? Sawadee Krap, my friend. Nice to meet you. Okay, great. What makes you come to this very cold island from Thailand here? Actually, it's very cold here, right? But why are there so many Thais and Philippines here on this island? I see like every second guy, right?
It's more Philippines. It's good for work.
It's good for work here, yeah?
I think it's good for work.
I think that's a good work here, for example, of the tourism, right?
Yeah.
It's great, wow. What's your name actually?
I had.
Ayhat.
My name's Hat.
Hat, okay, so this is our friend Hat here. And how long have you been living here?
10 years.
10 years now. But do you come to visit Thailand sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah? From which part of Thailand are you actually?
Nakhon Ratchasima.
Nakhon Ratchasima. Next to?
It's near the Bangkok, just for
Near Bangkok.
2 hours.
North Thailand. Seems great, okay. So that's the main party, just walking the souvenirs here, right? Okay.
It's my own store.
Your store?
Yeah.
Really, really great. Yeah, it really looks amazing here and very friendly. All the people here, they are very friendly. I like it, you know. Kopung Kap, my friend, okay? See you next time. Okay, thank you very much, okay. Okay, guys. Now that we finished our beer, I was thinking what we can do further, but I'm not sure if we can do anything so far, as it seems very quiet in the city center here. So I think I'm just heading back to our quarter right now, to our Airbnb, just because there is nothing more you can do. We are off season right now, so the only thing that you can do is just like relaxing, maybe catching some polar lights, but right now it really doesn't seem like we are going to see one today, so yeah, I don't mind. One of our friends saw the aurora outside, so let's check if you can really see that. Now I have to go into the dark because the light is so strong right now, and let's see if you can see it further there. So we are going to the dark right now in order to see it better. Maybe I get chased by some polar lights today, but let me quickly adapt my camera settings in order to show you guys. Bro, you can like see nothing here. Okay guys, I wanted to show it to the camera, but it was so dark, so you cannot see it on the camera. But I did some pictures earlier, so I can show you the picture in a couple seconds. I did like the experience, and I hope to catch a couple more polar lights here, because I'm staying here for a couple more days. But that was my first time seeing the polar light, and it's really amazing, I have to tell you. You know, it's even if you go further, I think into outside of the city where you don't have this light exposure, you can even see it better, you know. Right now we are in the middle of the city here, so there's a lot of light exposure here, so you cannot see it very good. But the experts told me, in case you just go outside of the town where everything is really, really dark, then you can see it even better. Okay guys, so as I'm leaving this island right now, I wanted to say one more thing. What really was good here. So I have to tell you a story. I was waiting here right now for like 1 hour for my flight, and I gotta really say I've never expected such a pure, nice island, you know. So the thing is, I've been waiting for 1 hour now, and
passenger Aurelian Enthoven, please come to the gate.
And I asked them if I could smoke a cigarette. So I was already expecting a no, but surprisingly I was treated very well. So I was sent to the security counter, and they told me just wait 2 more minutes and then you can go outside, have 1 more cigarette. And then I came back after my cigarette here, and to be honest, like, I've never expected that it could happen like this, and I've never had this type of experience yet, you know, because in every other country or in every other island, they are treating the guests like a running, I would say a running money bag, right? but over here you can really feel they are very pure, they are very kind, they really love to have tourists over here, so I can just recommend to visit this island here.